Being sexy or being considered to be attractive, pretty, cute is not a physical thing. Yes, it is not a physical thing. Your physical appearance or your physical state does not determine if you can be sexy or attractive. Attraction and sexiness does not depend on your physical appearance, and I'm going to be explaining why I say this. Now, I am saying this from a place of observation, like I have observed and I have come to this particular conclusion. So you might have a different opinion from what I'm about to say. Yeah, you might, because yeah, that's what we're here for different perspectives. You might have a different perspective towards this particular topic, but I tell you today that this is facts. Being attractive, being sexy, being cute or considered to be pretty is not a physical thing. It does not depend on your physical appearance. And I'm saying this again from a place of observation. I've actually observed where someone that people considered to be very, very attractive and sexy, if you take a look at them closely, especially if you're someone like me that observe, you're going to realize that they are not really, but the way they carry themselves, the way they portray themselves, the way they are able to carry themselves from a from a sense of knowing, from a sense of self, like they know themselves so much, they carry themselves in a particular manner that, you know, oozes confidence. That is how people were not able to perceive them to be sexy and attractive, because now they are different from the 90% of other people that are always being controlled. Attraction or sexiness, pretty, doesn't come from your physical appearance. Now, I remember very well that what people consider to be sexy last year is not what they consider to be sexy this year. What people consider to be attractive last year is not what they consider to be attractive this year. Because coming from a physical point of view, it is a trend. It is a trend, and it's always going to remain a trend. It has been a trend from the beginning of my life to this point, because I have lived through different period of time where what they consider to be sexy and attractive changes almost every year or every two years. Today is a slim girl that is tall with flat tummy. Tomorrow is a chubby girl, you know, that has thick thighs, thick arm. Next tomorrow is somebody that has a slim nose. Next tomorrow is somebody that, you know, as a next tomorrow, next year, you know, next other year it's somebody that is fair. Next other year is somebody that is dark. The next other year is somebody that's in between. Somebody that has curly hair, somebody that has straight hair. It has been changing from period of time, because they know that being sexy and being attractive is not based off of your physical appearance, but they were able to get the masses, they were able to condition or program the masses to believe that physical appearance determine your sexiness and your attraction, and this will determine how people see you. You know, people will see you that you're pretty or beautiful because of how you look. But that's not the way it works. Okay, the way it works is from your aura and from your energy. In fact, somebody that is dressed in trend and that have gone under the knife to do their body and do their nose, compared to somebody that is dressed in very simple, but they know themselves, they are confident in their, you know, intention and in their words and in their action. They are confident in every part of themselves because they know who they are, they know where they're coming from, they know what they want. When you compare these two and you meet them in public, 90% chance that you're going to consider the other person, the person that is simply dressed but is opinionated, because they have confidence in self, you know, they have awareness of self, like there's a sense of self, and you know, they just have this, there's this particular thing about them that is uncontrollable. These are the people that are going to be these are the people that are going to be considered to be sexy. Like if you go out with these two different people, the trendy one and the one with the sense of self, you are going to somehow see that one with the sense of self as someone that is attractive and sexy. In fact, you're going to see that person as somebody that is, you know, unreachable. There's a particular way you're going to look at them, and there's this thing about them that you're not going to be able to place, but that is what is happening. Their energy, their aura is going to be emitting sexiness and attraction. There's something about something you can control. There's something about something you can control. Once someone is uncontrollable by physical things, you know, once someone is uncontrollable by material things. And when I mean material things, things that you can touch. Once somebody is uncontrollable, like you cannot control them with they have or they have not, they automatically become attractive. There's something about them that is different, because you know this particular reality love to control. Like they love to place people on at the point where they are controlled by, you know, everything around them, by words, by actions, by anything. They are controlled. They are easily triggered, you know. So many things happen and they are triggered, and you place them at the state where they don't control their emotions, and that's not sexy, that's not attractive, that's But once somebody is at that state, these are the people that you consider to be attractive and sexy. So actually, I'm making this video because I wanted to share this particular observation and let you know that if you want to become sexy, if you're somebody that has been thinking about it for a long time and you've been living your life from a point of view where people don't see you to be attractive or sexy, and you think that it is because of how you look, you think that it's because of your body size or your body color or anything that has to do with your physical appearance, I am here to tell you that that's a lie. That is a lie from the pits of hell. Your physical appearance does not determine if you're attractive or sexy. Trust me, it is not about your physical appearance. It is how you carry yourself. It is how you know yourself. It is how you're able to master yourself. That is where attraction and sexiness comes from. That is where being beautiful and being pretty comes from. Once you're able to master self, once you're able to know self. And there is something about a girl that does not change her look every year. There's something about a girl that has a personal style, like she has a personal style. Now, it doesn't matter if your style evolves. Like, you get to this year, you want to evolve your style a little bit. That doesn't matter. It doesn't change anything. As far as you're doing this from a place of style, from a place of, you know who you are and you know what you want. You're doing this one because this is who I am and who I want to be. Not from what the society is telling you that this is what makes a girl beautiful or this is what makes a girl pretty or attractive. If you're following that, then you can never be attractive or sexy because you are being controlled. Yes, there's nothing sexy about somebody that is being controlled. The only thing that society sees after you have done the things that they tell you to do, the only thing that they see is a weakling. That's the only thing they see, trust me. You think they are following you, you think these men are following you because you have gone to do something to adjust your body to what they say this is the trendy body this year. They say, okay, people like light-skinned girls, and you've gone to bleach your skin from dark to light skin, and a lot of people start following you. A lot of men start following you, and you're like, okay, yeah, this is true. No, they know if they follow you, they can get you because you are controllable. They are stating the trend and you're following the trend. They saw that you are willing to do that to yourself just to be accepted by them, and that makes you a weakling. That makes you controllable, and that is not sexy. They're not following because you're sexy. They're not following because you're attractive. They're not following because you're doing something to them. No, they're following because they can have you. So if you want to get to the state where you're considered to be truly sexy or attractive, now before I even say this, take a look at a lot of celebrities that are being considered to be sexy and attractive. Just take a look at them. The ones that are known as either the most beautiful in the world or the most something in the world. Just take a look at these women. Take a look at the celebrities, as the female musicians that are being considered to be beautiful and attractive. These are the women that they are not able to control. At one point in their career, they were not able to control them. And that's sexy. When you're unreachable, when you're uncontrollable, when you are coming from a sense of self. Now, when you are at that state, whatever you wear physically or however you look physically does not really matter. You know why? Because what matters is you yourself, like your energy. Whenever you go to any place that you go to, wearing whatever you're wearing, trust me, the followers will follow what you're wearing. The followers that are created to follow trend will see your style and they'll be like, okay, she's confident and she is all this because of her outfit. I need it, I want it, and they'll go get it. And what will happen? They wouldn't get what you have, because what you have is coming from yourself, from your authentic self. It's not coming from your outfit. Your outfit did not make you more sexy or more attractive, it did not make you nothing. The attraction and the sexiness is coming from you. You are emitting it. The outfit is nothing. The tie, the watches, the necklaces, the shoe, the bag is not doing shit. It's not adding. Now, people don't actually see your physical look. They don't see your physical appearance. They will always just want to copy because they think that what is making you who you are is what you're wearing, what you have, what you know. They will start thinking that is what you possess. That is what is making you more sexy and attractive or more confident or more whatever. They wouldn't know that it is coming from you. So they will keep buying and buying and buying and following until if they're able to realize that all they need to do is have a sense of self. If that doesn't happen for them, they're just going to be in the loop of buying again and again and again and again. And that is what capitalism, that's what they want. They want you to keep buying. They want you to keep buying to fill in that emptiness in your heart, you know, where you think that you lack something and you need more things to fill up that emptiness. But that's not what fills up the emptiness. What fills up the emptiness is you going into that emptiness and accepting it for what it is. That's for who you are. So never ever assume that once you dress up, once you buy things and dress in a certain way, people are going to start seeing you differently. If you yourself is still controllable, they're going to see you for what you really are, which is a weakling, which is a puppet. Yes, that is what you are. An NPC, non-player character. You're not the real character. I'm sorry, honey, you're not even. Okay? Do the main work. The main work comes from your self-awareness, like your self-awareness, your awareness of self. That's where the real work is. Awareness of self. Awareness of self is going to create a sense of style. It's going to create a sense of understanding from how you do your things, you know, from how you carry yourself, from how you say the things that you say, you know, from how you wiggle your eyes, to how you put your lips, to how you talk, you know, to how you... It's all going to come from when you have a sense of self. When you have master self. And then you can become magnetic, which is attraction. You become magnetic. You attract whatever it is that you want to attract in your natural state, in your authentic state. So yeah, I just wanted to share that, okay? For my ladies out there, especially the youngest, the young ones, your early 20s, even your late teens, middle 20s, late 20s, early teens. If you're seeing this, work on your sense of self, okay? Work on your mental framework. Work on your awareness, like what you know. Work on who you know. Like when I mean who you know, self, like the things that you are, your abilities, your weaknesses, what you think are your strengths. Work on those things instead, because this is actually what is going to place you at a state where you become really attractive, sexy, pretty, whatever it is that you want to become. Because now you are going to start creating trends from just being who you want to be, from just being yourself, no matter how you choose to express yourself, with whatever color of outfit, whatever color of fabric, whatever color of whatever it is that you're wearing. No matter how you combine it, you're not going to look stupid to people. You're going to look really beautiful, really sexy, because they have never seen it before. It is unimaginable to them. They dare not even create it because they cannot. They are scared. They are too scared to be who you are, but you're being it. And in doing that, you're in a center of attraction and you attract. When I give you this eye, most of my videos, I'm always like, when I give you this eye, like I'm trying to tell you, like, listen, trust me, listen. That's how the system works. That is how this world works. It is never about your physical appearance. It is never, trust me, it is never about your physical appearance. It's always about your energy, okay? And how you're able to utilize it, okay? So yeah, work on that instead. Work on your energy. Peace out.